Hello friends, I welcome you all to yet another interesting session on basics of fundamental analysis with me, Sarthak Shah. Before starting today's session, I would like to solve one query that many viewers are not getting notification of the videos added by me. So friends, you do not only need to subscribe my channel, but you also need to hit the bell icon so that whenever I add any videos, you will get the notification for the same. So let's start today's session now. Today we are going to discuss two important concepts. First, net profit margin, and second, return on equity. Let us start with net profit margin. Let me try and explain it to you with the help of simple example. Suppose you bought a pen drive at 300 rupees and you sold it at 450 rupees. Means you earned 150 rupees as profit, which is one third of your selling price. That is 33% is nothing but the profit margin. And if the same pen drive you sold it at 600 rupees, then the profit margin will be 50%. So to sum up in formula, selling price minus cost price minus all other expenses incurred to sale divided by selling price gives me net profit margin in percentage. We can still reduce this formula as we can replace the numerator by net profit. So I can conclude the formula as net profit divided by selling price gives me net profit margin in percentage. Let me show this by taking a company's financials. Here once again I would like to disclose that any companies talked about in this video are solely for educational purpose and should not be considered as recommendations in any direct or indirect manner. So I have taken the company called Hero MotoCorp Limited. As you can see here, the NPM latest quarter is given as 12.75%. Let me show practically how this 12.75% has been derived. You just need to click on quarters, so the profit and loss statement of all the past quarters will be shown. Now, as the name mentions NPM latest quarter, we have to take the inputs from the latest quarter, that is December 2019. So we will take net profit, that is 902 in numerator, and divided by sales, that is 7075, which when converted in percentage will give 12.75%. Here you also need to understand the difference between 2 points, that is markup and margin, where many people gets confused. Let us take for instance the same example of that pen drive where you had bought the pen drive at 300 and sold it at 450. In this case the profit markup is 50%, which indicates that you have increased the cost price by 50% and sold it. So in short, you can remember markup as mark up, means how much percentage you have increased from the cost price. In short, you need to keep that in mind that markup is derived on cost price and margin is derived on selling price. And in finance, the most important and widely used concept is net profit margin, which is derived on selling price. Hope you are now clear about the concept of net profit margin. So let us proceed and talk about return on equity, that is ROE. To start a business, you need money, means capital, because most of the businesses are of a kind that cannot be started without capital. So you need to first understand from where this money will come. There are two options, equity and debt. Equity is said when you invest your own money or when you borrow the money from your friends or other people's, and in place of that you give some stake or some share in your company, means business. This is called as equity. And second option is debt. Debt is said when you take loans from banks or other people and assure them that you will repay that loan by adding some interest. That is debt. Now let us go back to ROE, which is one of the most important ratio in financial statements. Take for instance, you are arranging 10,000 rupees to start a business wherein 5,000 rupees are of your own, 2,500 rupees are borrowed from your friend and the remaining from other people's, and accordingly you are distributing the shares of your company. Here you should take a note that you are not taking any loan to start your business. That means that is zero. So in total you have invested 10,000 rupees and started your business. And after doing a business for the whole year, you have found that the profit you earned is 2,000 rupees. Means the 10,000 rupees which you had invested in your business had become 12,000 rupees. So this 2,000 rupees is nothing but return on equity. Here it is very important to learn the difference between net profit margin and return on equity. Net profit margin signifies that whenever you sell something, then at what price you had bought, how much it cost you to sell that thing, and at what price you had sold that thing. Whereas return on equity signifies the return you earned on the capital invested by you after doing everything stated above for a year. Still confused? No worries. Let me try and explain it with the help of simple example. मान लीजिए एक बंदे का नाम था आशुतोष और उसके पास है 3,000 रुपए और उसने आज बिजनेस शुरू करने की सोची। तो उसने क्या किया, उसने 300 रुपए की 10 पेन ड्राइव खरीदी और सुबह होते ही वो किसी मॉल के पार चला गया और पेन ड्राइव बेचने लगा और दिन के अंत तक उसने 10 पेन ड्राइव बेच दी। जो पेन ड्राइव उसने 300 रुपए में खरीदी थी उसने 600 रुपए में बेची। तो इस केस में प्रॉफिट मार्जिन आशुतोष का कितना हुआ? सेलिंग प्राइस था 600 और कॉस्ट प्राइस था 300, यानी आशुतोष ने 50% प्रॉफिट मार्जिन पे उसने पेन ड्राइव बेची और उसके 3,000 रुपए हो गए 6,000, यानी प्रॉफिट मार्जिन 50% एंड रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी 100%। अब मान लीजिए मेरे पास भी 3,000 रुपए है और मैंने भी 300 रुपए की 10 पेन ड्राइव खरीदी, पर मैंने 450 रुपए में सभी पेन ड्राइव को बेचा। तो मेरा प्रॉफिट मार्जिन कितना हुआ? सेलिंग प्राइस 450 एंड कॉस्ट प्राइस 300, यानी मेरा प्रॉफिट मार्जिन हुआ 33.33%। तो अब बताइए आपको किसका बिजनेस अच्छा लगा? शायद जिसका प्रॉफिट मार्जिन अच्छा उसका बिजनेस अच्छा। Now take another aspect in the same example and it is also very important. क्योंकि मैं आशुतोष के कंपैरिजन में सस्ते दाम में पेन ड्राइव बेच रहा था तो मेरी 200 पेन ड्राइव 2 ही घंटे में बिक गई और मैंने उस पैसों से और पेन ड्राइव खरीद ली और फिर से बेच दी। तो ऐसे करते करते पूरे दिन में मैंने 30 पेन ड्राइव बेच दी और वहीं आशुतोष 10 ही पेन ड्राइव बेच पाया। तो दिन के अंत में आशुतोष 3,000 रुपए कमाया और मैं 4,500 रुपए कमाया और हम दोनों ने दिन शुरू किया था 3,000 रुपए से। तो अब बताइए इस केस में रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी दोनों का कितना हुआ? तो अब यहाँ आशुतोष का रिटर्न ऑन इक्विटी हुआ 100% और मेरा 150%। So I hope you are now clear about this concept and you also have understood that in businesses if net profit margin is higher doesn't mean that the businesses are earning huge. Because in a nutshell the main aim of any business is to earn more money. So you need to focus on return on equity rather than net profit margin. There are many companies who keeps their margins very low but are earning a huge return just by selling more quantities. The best example I can give you here is about Walmart, one of the biggest player in physical store chain, who keeps their margins very low in some product categories, roughly around 1%, but are making a handsome return just by selling more quantities. Now let me show you these numbers in company's financial. As you can see here in Hero MotoCorp, as discussed earlier, net profit margin is 12.75%, whereas return on equity is 26.70. So here you can see that margin as well as return on equity both are in good shape. Now let us take another company's financials. So I have taken here Page Industries Limited. This company is engaged in manufacturing, distribution and marketing of jockey products. So as you can see here, the net profit margin is 10.96, means almost 11%. That is per product. In comparison to Hero MotoCorp, Page Industries earns less. but as they are keeping low margins, they are able to sell more quantity. So as you can see here, return on equity is 47.53%, almost you can say double than Hero MotoCorp. I have seen that many people are obsessed about margins, and according to them, the most important thing is margins only. But try and understand that for any business, the main aim is not to sell as costly as you can, but the main aim is to earn more and more money from less capital. Hope you are now very much clear about both these ratios and its interpretation. If not, feel free to comment below. And I also hope that you have enjoyed the simple explanation with a twist of combination of English and Hindi in today's video. If yes, do not forget to hit that like button and also share it with your friends and family members. That's all from my end. I, Sarthak Shah, signing off for the day. Bye.